coming to you live from the Pulte, Paldona community right off of Rainbow and Blue Diamond, just a little bit north of Blue Diamond. This is Alex Rivlin with the Rivlin Group, and I'm going to show you this beautiful home. And this one's a little near and dear to my heart because you can see it's actually named the Sheffield. Now, that might not mean much to you, but in 1999, I bought my first home and it was a completely different builder, completely different model. However, it was actually called the Sheffield. So when I saw there was a Sheffield, I had to see it. And I'm glad I did because now I could show it to you because it really is a wonderful home. So we're gonna step inside right now. So now we're inside the front door of the Sheffield, and this is a 3-story home. It's effectively like a 2-story with that 3rd story that is extra bonus space with a living room up there, as well as either 2 bedrooms, or as it's optioned right now, it has a secondary primary suite. So if you had a roommate or you have a child that's in their late teen years or maybe even a young adult, they could stay up there and really have their own secluded space other than you're going to be sharing a kitchen, which is downstairs. Now, I really like the way this is laid out, and I've got to say, they really caught me with this one because all the finishes to me are just beautiful. It's got the modern touch, however, it's got the nice earth tones and makes it feel very, very homey. So we're going to head on in now. So you can see downstairs, we have a really nice spacious living room, the beautiful linear fireplace once again with modern touches, yet some nice traditional finishes with the tile around it, the TV over that fireplace, and then the space is opening up to the kitchen with ample countertop space, beautiful cabinetry, and just a warm and inviting area to entertain. That will lead to the rear door, which will go out to the backyard so we can continue our entertaining. Now on this model, they did add the optional patio cover as well. So that's a nice feature. So that way you've got that coverage from those hot Vegas sunny days. Now we're gonna head upstairs to the primary suite and a couple of the secondary bedrooms. So you've got this landing up here. There's a little bit of space, so if you wanted to put a desk in front of the window, you can certainly do that. Nice view to look out at. And then we come down here and we're gonna have the secondary bathroom right here to your right. To your left, you have a full laundry room. And remember, this is on the same floor as the main primary suite, as well as 2 of the secondary suites. Heading into the first secondary suite, these are a bit larger than some of the other new builds. You can see you've got a full-size bed, a couple nightstands, a dresser, as well as the closet behind us here. This home is optioned with all of the LED lights in the ceiling as well. The next secondary suite may even be a little bit larger, slightly different configuration. Still a full-size bed cornered up against the wall, space for a dresser, this nice bench, as well as another closet. As we enter the primary suite, you've got a linen closet right here to the right of the primary door, and then you enter the very spacious primary. So you can see once again, we've got a king-size bed and a lot of floor space in between. Many people may think of hanging a TV right on this primary wall across from the bed. And then we enter the primary bathroom. Once again, they did a great job. Now this might not be exactly what you would pick. However, they did a great job with the finishes. These nice brass faucets and cabinet handles. We've got a spacious walk-in closet here. Stand-up walk-in shower right here to your right. And then a private toilet room. So as I mentioned, this is a 3,023 square foot home that is configured as a 5-bedroom. In this model, we have a 4-bedroom because they did opt for an additional primary suite upstairs. So we're gonna head upstairs in just a moment, and you're gonna see exactly what it is to have your complete own space. So once again, if you have a roommate or an adult child or a grown teenager that really wants their own space, you could see how this home and this layout would work so well for so many people. Now we're gonna head upstairs. This certainly does not disappoint. I hope that you are waiting and anticipating this and are loving it as much as I am. You can see how large this space is. You could set it up as a theater room. You could set it up as a secondary family room. And it's honestly even bigger than the one downstairs. So whoever gets to live on this floor, especially if it's set up the way it is optioned here, is going to be one lucky person. So not only do you have this fantastic living room, you also have a door out to a private balcony. It's somewhat of a Romeo and Juliet balcony, just enough space for a couple of chairs and a place to be serenaded. And now, as I mentioned, this could be 2 bedrooms, so it would be a bedroom right here behind this wall. However, they did do the option for a primary suite up here. So you'll see exactly how they configured the bathroom to do this in a second. But what you'll see is when you come in here, it's a huge bedroom. Ample space. You got a king-size bed there, and then all this floor space in between with a sitting area, TV, dressers, and then this very large walk-in closet right behind everything. Once again, if this were broken down as the 5-bedroom model, this closet and a good portion of this bedroom would be split, and that's how it would make 2 rooms. Now, in this particular case, what they did was, instead of making a hallway and having the bathroom in the hallway, they have an entry right off of this bedroom, so it effectively is a primary bathroom. However, since there is a living room outside, they've also put this door, so this door could be closed, blocking off the bedroom, and people could enter this way. However, this could be closed, and when you're in the bedroom, you don't have to come out and into the hallway in order to come in and take a shower in the morning or get ready for bed. And like the other Pulte homes, this is outfitted with the 3.5-inch door casings and the 5-inch modern base, as well as a modern 2-panel door with black hardware, as well as the black hinges. You probably remember the days of paint grade hinges. Well, those have gone away. And I can tell you, I actually updated my house like this as well, because my Sheffield model had paint grade hinges. I went to the all black hinges and black hardware on my white doors, and it made all the difference in the world. It literally took the home up 10 notches in regards to the look and the quality and the feel of it. So really excited about that. I hope you enjoyed the tour of this wonderful Sheffield model. A few more details that you may want to know are things like, when are these homes going to be ready and what is the price? The starting price on this home is $561,000. And if you want more details about the options list, lot premiums, or anything else, you can go ahead and comment below or give me a call. Other details in regards to when they're going to be ready, they have a few spec homes that are being built right now that are going to be ready somewhere between March and May. And then if you wanted to build yours ground up and pick out every single feature, they're typically somewhere between 6 and 8 months out. Now, a lot of the builders are offering great incentives when it comes to interest rates and locked interest rates that are a lot lower than your par interest rates. So again, if you have any questions at all about what it's like to buy in a new build, what kind of timeline you need to plan for, how much money you might need to come out of pocket in order to get into a new build, and what all of these details mean, give me a call. My number's below in the description. My email is there as well, or again, you can comment right here on this video and I'll be sure to answer it so everybody else can see what the questions are and know what the answers are. This is Alex Rivlin with the Rivlin Group, and I really hope you enjoyed this tour, and you'll see me on the next one.